friends, welcome back to my channel. Sas here. I'm here to do another week of tomfoolery. We got a couple of good stories this week. Let's start off with 4'11" Bow Wow. How tall is Bow Wow, y'all? 5'4", 5'5", whatever. Okay. He'll probably say he's 5'6". Most men or guys who are short, they always say, "Oh no, I'm 5'6" or 5'8". No, you ain't. No, you ain't, but they always say around 5'6", that's how tall they are. Alright. Now, Bow Wow, as we know, everybody's seen his mugshot, okay, looking like Chucky. He had gotten into it with his now ex-girlfriend. So, I'm going to need for everybody to remember Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Solange. Okay, in that elevator. I want everybody to remember that every time they walk inside of an elevator. There's cameras everywhere. So we have Bow Wow and his now ex-girlfriend, Kiami, and two other guys walking to an elevator. Now, you can see they were both already agitated when they walked into the elevator. Now, I don't know what happened before they got inside the elevator. When they got inside the elevator, that's all I can report. So, we see Bow Wow grab Kiami. Looks like he was going for her keys, and she was like, you know, stiff-armed, you know, and he was like, you know, trying to get the keys out of her hand. I was like, why you a boy gotta step in front of this? This is ridiculous. Bow Wow is doing all this bucking. He bucking up on her. I'm like, what is going on? Why are you bucking 4'11"? She didn't flinch. That's one thing. Did y'all notice that? She didn't flinch. Okay? Honey, that bucking did nothing. Apparently, he don't watch Love and Hip Hop New York. Because when you own somebody, that's a sign of disrespect to Bow Wow. Yeah, that was a sign. That's a sign. So, you know, obviously Bow Wow was aggressive during the little elevator ride. And I'm like, oh my God. Keep your hands off each other. Keep your hands off each other. That's all you have to do, people. Don't put your hands on each other. Now, we did not see Kiami put her hands on Bow Wow, but we clearly seen Bow Wow put his hands on Kiami, trying to get the keys. I'm assuming that's what it is. And he was bucking on her. I mean, really? Okay. Now let's talk about Mr. Steve Harvey and Monique. Monique was a guest on Steve Harvey's talk show. Now let me just say this. I haven't been a fan of Steve Harvey for a while. I haven't been a fan of Steve Harvey since, you know, the way he treated his ex-wife. I just haven't been a fan of his since. And, you know, he speaks a whole lot of enlightenment, prayer, the Lord, you know, trying to be, you know, a motivational speaker, positivity, that's all fine. But what you did to your first wife, if y'all want to know, read up on it. I'm not going to get into it, but it was foul. But let's move on. So Monique is on his talk show, and him and Monique has been friends for years, okay? They each called each other brother and sister. So Monique was telling Steve Harvey about, you know, her being blackballed. You know, she felt like from Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and Oprah. We all know the story. I'm not going to get into it. Go back and read up on it. Okay. Steve Harvey, all right, instead of just sitting back and just letting Monique talk, okay, Steve Harvey felt the need to this woman, grown woman, how she should have handled it, okay? His whole thing was, okay, you know, we have money now, okay? Us as black people, you know, not used to having money, we have money now. And in certain instances, okay, when we're around certain people, we have to change our ways up, okay? Meaning, you know, if you're around certain people, some things you don't do when you're around other people. Point blank, be it. Steve Harvey wants you to shuck and jive in front of a bunch of white folks, so you can keep those coins, okay? All right? You have to change who you are to get coins. That's what he's, you know, that's what he's saying. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And so Monique says, okay, so I have to risk integrity for money. Okay, I have to risk who I am, my integrity, just so I can get some money. And so he was like, oh, no, listen. And he was just going at her. And at one point, her hand was like up, she was talking, and he touched her hand, and he pushed her hand down. Honey, I thought, uh-oh. And Monique, you can see it on her face, and she said, oh, you know, like that. And I was like, oh, why you put your hands on her, Steve? What you doing now? So I was so ready when he did that. I was ready for the old Monique to come out. She didn't though. She stayed so composed and just, she did great. I don't know if I could have stayed that composed. How is this man going to tell me how I should have reacted? Whether it was good or bad, it was my reaction, is how I felt. I felt like I was being blackballed, okay? How you going to sit there and tell me that I should have reacted another way? How you going to tell me that I should trade in integrity for money? See, there's many people who have integrity and money. Maybe that's why they're successful. They may not be billionaires, but they got some coins in their pocket. Case in point, my forever President of the United States, a black man who kept his integrity, and he has some money. Okay, the First Lady, a black woman, okay, who has some money, but kept her integrity, okay? I mean, you can have both. You do not have to speak a certain way all the time just because you're in front of a different type of people, okay? You can still be yourself. You can still have respect. You can still have integrity. And you can still be successful, all right? And I'm not talking about being a celebrity. I'm talking about everyday life, okay? There's many people of color who are lawyers and doctors and teachers and engineers and, you know, or just working class, or people who work in the factory, okay, who has integrity and they have money. I just don't understand where he's coming from. Somebody said it best on Twitter. Steve Harvey would have been that black man who would have told Rosa Parks to sit in the back. A perfect tweet. That is exactly how I took that conversation coming out of Steve Harvey's mouth. I just felt like he was wrong, and I felt like even though the things that he was coming across, he thought was correct, it was like he was telling her how she should react. You can't tell no one how they feel or how they react. Anyway, so later on in the conversation, he did say that he should have picked up the phone, and he should have, you know, called his sister to see how she was, give her some advice. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Okay, how long ago did this happen that she was, you know, with her husband, making those, you know, blackballing interviews, talking about Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and Oprah? How long has that been? And, you now, Steve, you think you should have opened your mouth and, asked to see how she was doing? Steve Harvey's show is canceled, y'all. I think it got replaced with Kelly Clarkson, so, I didn't watch Steve Harvey's show, so, okay, alright. That's it with Monique and Steve Harvey. Okay, let's do an update to the Jussie Smollete story. I just read it right before I start filming. According to CNN, 2 suspects have been arrested in connection to an attack reported by Empire actor Jussie Smollete, Chicago Police Department said Friday. The men arrested were the same men that the police previously said were being viewed as potential suspects, according to Tom Ahern, Chicago Police Communications Deputy Director. They have not been charged. Scroll. Earlier Friday, police person Anthony Gigolini said 2 Nigerian brothers were being treated as potential suspects and that detectives had probable cause that may have been involved in an alleged crime. Police did not say at the time precisely what the brothers were accused of or what the alleged crime might have been. Okay, now that's according to CNN. I'll leave the link down below. They just did that 31 minutes ago. Okay, so they have these 2 Nigerian men. I don't know why they say arrest. I think they should have said in for questioning, because how you going to arrest someone if you're not charging them? But anyway, so we have this. Now, yesterday morning, Jussie was on Good Morning America, and Robert Roberts had asked him about, people, doubting his story and the whole, Trump supporters, the MAGA. This is what intrigued me the most about this interview. Jussie said this: I never said that. I didn't need to add anything like that. They called me the F word. They called me the N word. There's no which way to cut it. I don't need some MAGA hat as the cherry on some racist sundae. Okay. Now, he did this interview before we found out about these 2 Nigerian men. Okay? Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. So, these 2 Nigerian men, Jussie said that he was attacked. They used racial and homophobic slurs. And 2 Nigerian men are brought in for question. Okay. Now, they raided the apartment. I seen that picture. Honey, they look like they were in an episode of Hoarders. It was all kinds of crap. Just crap strolled everywhere. And just, they said that they found evidence that can support the attack, including a red hat. Now, let me ask y'all this. What are these 2 Nigerian men doing with a red hat? Okay. They said nothing about MAGA. They just said a red hat, a mask. Okay. They found some bleach. One of the Nigerian men worked on Empire. Now, I know yesterday people was going nuts. People were saying that it was a hoax, that Jussie had staged this. The police was quick to come and say, no. There is no evidence to support that this attack was staged. Okay. Also, they wanted his cell phone, and, Jussie finally gave up some records, but some things have been blacked out. Okay, redacted, because Jussie says that, there was some conversations, there was important people in his phone, and, they didn't have nothing to do with this, and he didn't want them to get involved, all this. So, the police was like, well, that was useless. The information that he gave us about the phone was totally useless. So, this case is very interesting. What do you all think? Okay, let me tell you what I think. I may be wrong. But what if of the guys that worked at Empire. Okay. Now that's more than a coincidence. Okay. Jussie is a star at Empire, and then this guy worked at Empire. Okay. Obviously, he knew who Jussie was. Okay. Obviously, he may or may not have been around Jussie as this extra. Okay. What if someone hired these guys to attack Jussie? What do y'all think about that? What if that happens? Now, I don't know about the whole MAGA thing and Trump's country. I don't even know if that happened. Jussie said that he didn't say that. Okay, y'all remember that was reported first from TMZ. Now, somebody had to have told TMZ all this information. Why would they even, TMZ was like the first one to break this story. Okay, someone had to tell them. Jussie said, I didn't say that. Okay, Jussie said they called me the N-word and the F-word. Okay, what if somebody hired these two men to attack Jussie? Who hired them? I don't know. I have no idea. But this story is strange. It's strange. Okay, I feel like he was attacked. I do. I don't think there's any question. I think he was attacked. Obviously it wasn't staged, as people were saying that, the attack was staged. It was a hoax. The Chicago Police Department bumped that. They said, there is no evidence to support, that this was staged. So, y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Jussie is telling the truth? Do y'all think that, let me just put it like this in simple terms. Do y'all think that Jussie was attacked, but the original story was misconstrued? The whole Trump, the whole MAGA hat, the bleach, the rope, some of that was a little misconstrued. Or do you believe the whole story? That MAGA hat, the bleach, the rope, racial, slurs. Do you believe it all? Or do you not believe it at all? Do you think that Jussie is full-blown lying? Let's talk about it. Be respectful in the comments. Let's talk about it. Me, I think he most definitely was attacked. Okay? I do not believe that it was someone in a MAGA hat. I do not believe that they said Trump country. I don't believe that. I never believed that. But now it just shows that that's true. It didn't happen. Okay. They did not say Trump country. They did not have a MAGA hat because he said, I didn't say that. And now we got these two Nigerian men. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know. All right. Now let's finish up with the Grammys. All right. We had Alicia Keys hosting. I think she did a great job. I liked her as a host. She looked beautiful. Honey, that outfit, that black outfit, and she held that hat. Oh, Lord. Okay. She looked gorgeous. All right. She performed. She did great. I like Alicia Keys. Her last album, no ma'am. No. But Alicia Keys had the hits. Anyway, let me just say this real quick. Michelle Obama. The respect that this woman has. Did y'all see the people's reaction when Michelle Obama came out? She couldn't even speak. The people was just, oh my God. She is such a beautiful, poised woman. I just love Michelle Obama. Everything about her I love. The way she carries herself, she's funny. I just love her. I just really love, and the respect that she was given. Okay, your first lady, Melody, could never. No. Never. Every time she opens up her mouth, we're all like this. What you say? Motown tribute. J-Lo was asked to perform. I don't know why. I don't know why she was asked to do the Motown tribute, especially when you have Diana Ross there, A Supreme, Alicia Keys, Yolanda Adams, Fantasia, Aubrey Day. I mean, I just don't understand why. When I think of Motown, I think of soul. That's what I think of. When I look at J-Lo, I don't see soul. It has nothing to do with race, okay? She's Latino. It has nothing to do with that. I can tell you this much. If Tina Marie was still alive and she was up on that stage, killed it. She would have brought the roof down. It's just that when I think of Motown, I just think of soul. And I just did not feel that in that tribute. I didn't feel it at all. I think that when Motown music comes on, the first thing I want to do is dance. I want to move. I know, you want to sing along. I did not do that this time. I did not do it at all. I didn't care for it. I didn't like the stage. I didn't like how it was set up. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I did not hear not one Jackson 5 song. Did y'all hear a Jackson 5 song? I may be wrong, but I don't think I did. How you gonna have a Motown tribute and not one Jackson 5 song? How is it that you have Diana Ross there and you can find 2 people to do the Supremes? I didn't care for it. Bottom line. All right. Yolanda Adams, Fantasia, Aubrey Day did a tribute to Aretha Franklin. I think that each one of them was holding back. I don't know why. They killed it. It was fantastic, but I wanted Fantasia to start running down the aisle. That's what I wanted. I wanted Fantasia to bust a vocal box. That's what I wanted. Okay? But she didn't. She still sounded great. They all sounded great. It was well done. Now, let's talk about Cardi B. Now, Cardi B won her Grammy. And I guess her and Offset are back together. So she won and people lost their minds. All right. They were saying that she didn't deserve it. You know, she beat out Mac Miller, Travis Scott, and whoever else that lost. They said that she did not write her music. She won, y'all. Okay. What is this thing with Cardi B not being worthy of anything? What is this thing with Cardi B and Nicki at each other's throats? What is this division? Okay? If you like Cardi, you can't like Nicki. If you like Nicki, you can't like Cardi. Why? Why can't you like both? I do. Okay? Some of Nicki's songs I don't like, but some are bops. Some of Cardi's songs I like, some are bops. Why can't you like both? You can't tell me who I can and who I can't like. I'm not 13. I don't understand this. And then Cardi said herself, you know, last year, Bodak Yellow wasn't nominated for anything and people was upset. This year, she wins. People are upset. What do you want this girl to do? Do I think she deserved that Grammy? Absolutely, I think she deserved that Grammy. Okay? Cardi B worked this year. Okay? Money was the jam. Okay? She was in everything. She was featured in everything. Cardi worked like a horse and she deserved that Grammy. And she got it. Okay? She got it. It's okay. It's all right. If Travis Scott would have won the Grammy, he would have deserved it. Because he worked hard to put out a good album. All right? And this whole writing business, who writes? Nicki don't write all her songs? So, I mean, y'all need to chill out on that. Okay? Let that girl be happy. Let both of them women be happy. Now, let's talk about BET and their foolery. BET had a nerve to get involved. And BET tweeted this. BET had the nerve to put up a meme of Cardi B winning Best Rap Album. And they tweeted, meanwhile, Nicki Minaj is getting dragged by her lace front. That's what BET tweeted. Now, someone has said, it was said that an intern had did it, or, you know, someone who worked there. I can guarantee you this, I don't care if it was an intern or someone fully employed. They're no longer employed. You know that person got F-I-R-E-D. Real quick. Why you gonna put something like that up? How did Nicki Minaj went off? Nicki Minaj was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. I was invited to perform the BET Experience. Okay? Cancel. Nicki Minaj done withdrew herself from the BET Experience, the BET Awards, all that. Just because of that ratchet tweet. And of course, all of her followers went in. They were talking about they're no longer watching BET, that they're canceling, and all this. Then BET tweeted out a little shade to the Grammys talking about, meanwhile, BET Awards is in June. What's that mean? What's that mean, BET? Because the last few years, 5 years, I can say, BET ain't been doing much. Okay? Now, mind you, we all watch as a family. Okay? So we can have love for one another. So we can laugh at each other's tweets. Okay? So we can look and converse and talk amongst our family. But honey, you ain't done nothing special the last couple of years. And since you tweeted that out, you better bring it. We better be talking about this BET Awards years from now. Just because you tweeted that nonsense. We will see. We will see. And don't worry, if this BET Awards is a hot mess, that tweet will come up, and as it should. It was ridiculous. Of course, they had to release this big, long apology, talking about, you know, they are sorry this has happened. You know, they are a fan of Nicki Minaj. They, you know, no disrespect was trying to be given. I mean, all this stuff. I think they ought to be ashamed of themselves. This is a huge company tweeting something like that. And I bet you that will never, ever happen again. I mean, I just thought that was so unprofessional. Unprofessional. But, you know. Anyway, guys, this is going to be a long video. So, if I left any type of news out that you want to discuss, leave it down below. Of course, I want to hear your feedback about Jussie Smollete, the BET incident, the Grammys. What do y'all think about this Cardi and Nicki? I mean, do y'all think that it is the fans of both of them that keeping this thing going? I mean, it's just a mess. I mean, they really need to calm down. It needs to stop. But anyway, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next week, friends. Bye.